Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Well, I'm feeling a little bit better today. The neck pain has subsided somewhat, so that's great. I think I'm still going to continue with the naproxen for a couple days, and I have to be very careful with that because of stomach issues that I have, but it did seem to help, so we'll see. But anyway, I'm glad I'm feeling better, and maybe I can get a little bit something done today because the donation people are coming tomorrow, but I'm definitely not going to overdo it because I don't want to end up back there again. So today it's going to be 74. It's going to be cool this week. It'll warm up at the end of the week a little bit, but it's going to be in the 70s, and one day it's going to go down to 69. So definitely have a fall vibe going on, which is fine with me. So I spent a lot of time outside this spring and early summer, but now I need to get some things done in the house and just water the garden, maybe feed it one more time. We'll see. But I need to get serious with this decluttering. Not that I haven't done a lot of it, but I still need to do way more. So I need to finish up in the attic before it gets too cold, and I need to do something with the garage. So this is perfect weather for that. So we'll see how far I get. But anyway, let's give the coffee a taste. Cheers. It's the same coffee, just hazelnut decaf. Very good. Boy, I'll tell you, two of my friends have taken a tumble this past week. One of them is my ex-sister-in-law, and she's going to need some surgery on her leg. So she broke her kneecap, and I think it was her femur that she broke. So that's not fun. So anyway, I'm going to be sending some prayers out to her. And another one of my friends banged her head and cut her leg. So at this age, we start falling down, and we have to be very careful how we move, how we walk, things we have on the floor. So to all of you that are older, be mindful of that because we don't want any injuries. So okay, I'm going to drink my coffee, and I will meet you at the budget book. Okay, I'm back at the budget book. Yesterday, I did spend money. I bought myself a new recliner. It wasn't super expensive. Oh, it was like around the $200 price range, so I'll be able to pay that in 2 months. So it's coming on my birthday, which is September 11th. So, yeah, people remember my birthday now, that's for sure. But it'll be my birthday present to myself. So it had to be done. I really struggled with the recliner that I have now because it's a pushback recliner. So I'll probably donate that. And that way I'll be a little more comfortable if this neck problem comes up again, which I'm sure it will. But today it's better, but it's still not right. So anyway, that's that story. And I don't know what I'll get done today, if anything, but I'm going to try and just very gently declutter some things, put some things in a box that I know I don't like anymore, and just keep it simple. Lots of activity going around in front of my house. My daughter came over this morning. She's decluttering her garage, and she brought over a lot of things for the donation people tomorrow. So lots of things going out. I have stuff, she has stuff. I'm going to ask my neighbor if she has anything that needs to go. We do that sometimes. When I have the donation people, I ask her, and when she has them, she asks me. So she's in the process of decluttering too, because she's my best friend, and we're around the same age. She's 3 years younger than me, but she's redecorating her house, so she has a lot of older things that she's getting rid of. So, okay, I'll see how far I get, and I'll be back later. Well, all right, I thought I would have my little chat with you from my chair. This is where I've spent most of the day again. I did get a couple of things accomplished, but not much. I'm a mess. Anyway, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit. One of my viewers was asking what things that I got before I retired, what I thought was important. So I just wanted to go over some of those things. Some of them I think I did a good job buying, and some of them I think I could have really done without. Actually, a lot of them I could have done without. So I'm just going to refer to my notes here. So some of these things I do regret buying, but other things I think were good. So one of the things, or some of the things that I bought before I retired was tools and power tools. So I've got a lot of basic tools, screwdrivers, hammers, you know, basic tools. But I also have a lot of power tools. I have a saw, a drill. I have like a chop saw. I have what else do I have? A reciprocating saw. A chainsaw. I have. It's not a big one. It was one I got at Aldi's quite a while back. Well, I've been retired for 10 years, so over 10 years. It's about 11 years now, so I bought most of this stuff back then. So, do I regret buying any of that? Well, I'm probably not going to be doing much with power tools, but that's something that maybe my one grandson, who loves to make things and fix things, so he might be able to use those, because a lot of them are like brand new. And the things that I use the most that I bought it's like a small drill, and the bits I have for it, you can use it as a power driver, you can use it as a small drill. It's rechargeable. I use that the most. So really, I think that's probably all I would have needed. I bought the chop saw because at one point when I was doing my art, I wanted to learn how to make frames, picture frames. So that's why I bought that, because I did have my own little art business. I sold jewelry and my paintings. So I thought I could use that to cut the pieces of frames. I don't know, it's probably something that I could still do. So who knows? I mean, that's not something that I'm going to donate or give away. Like I said, my grandson is 13, so, in just a few years, it might be something that he can use, and then he can have it. So I bought those things. The regular tools, I use those all the time. You know, when you have to fix something, it's always good to have tools. And some things I have more than one of because I like to keep tools on all 3 floors of my house. So I have extra screwdrivers, extra hammers, pliers, you know, all the basics. I have like 3 sets of those for each floor in the house. I bought clothes, of course, and I way overbought on clothes. I don't need that many clothes. Now I had dress clothes and dresses and dress pants, and all those have gone the way of the donation. But I did buy casual things that I thought I would wear. And I do wear a lot of them, but I don't wear as many as I thought I would because for the most part I stay home. You know, I go visit my mom. Sometimes I go to Aldi's. I go visit my daughter. Sometimes I'll go visit my son. But for the most part, you know, I don't need that many casual clothes, but I'm going to hang on to the better ones and the newer ones. And then, of course, I always have my schleppy clothes that I use to work in the garden. So I way overbought on clothes. That was just something that, I don't know, I liked clothes, so I bought them. So those are things that I do regret buying. Not everything, but I regret buying so much of it. Cheers, I'm having some afternoon tea. Oh boy, there they go. I'm waiting for Lizzie. Well, okay. As you can see, my neck is still bothering me, but it is better today. And I want to thank everybody who sent me well wishes, and I really appreciate that you were keeping me in your prayers for this neck, because that was really awful. Anyway, I'm going to try and talk over this one. Good Lord. She's always screaming. For such a little dog, she has a really annoying, loud bark. But anyway, back to my list. I bought a lot of supplies for my hobbies. I bought beads and paint, canvases, because I figured I won't be able to buy those things and I won't be able to do my hobbies once my income was probably cut in third. Let me think, is that right? Well, not quite a third, but at least, yeah, you know, anyway, I didn't think that I could afford to buy all those things. And I really did want to continue my little business, but I just haven't done it. So, because I've been busy doing other things. So, I don't know. I might not. We'll see. It's always things that down the road, as I declutter more and more, that I might let go. Do I regret buying all that? No, not really, because I still have it in my head that when I grow up, I want to be an artist. So I think it's time. But anyway, let's see, what else? I bought a laptop back then, but it's old now, so of course I need to replace that. And it's still working, but it's slower than molasses in January. And I use it to pay my bills and things, so I don't do any big projects on it anymore. So I'm just going to use it until it gives up the ghost, and then I'll buy another one. So, and I had bought it at Walmart. It was $100 off, and it's an HP. It's got the nice big 17-inch screen, and I bought it like for $400. So, I mean, I know they're more expensive now, but around Christmas time and stuff, they do have sales on electronics. I'm going to have to get a new TV eventually because the one that I've had for years. It's probably maybe 15 years old. But you know, TVs are not that expensive anymore. You can buy them on sale, and they're a decent size. So eventually, when I replace my TV, I want to mount it on the wall because I think it's kind of nice to be able to put like a fireplace app on there, or you know, just scroll pictures of your family, or turn it into a piece of art by just displaying a painting on your TV. So that's always a nice thing. So I bought a lot of emergency supplies. I bought a little butane stove. This is, you know, if the power goes out, which it does occasionally. So I bought a butane stove, I bought lanterns, I bought oil lamps, I bought a rain barrel, I bought a Berkey to go along with the rain barrel because you never know, you know, in emergencies, your water supply can become tainted. So I wanted to make sure that I had something other than storing water, that if I had to, I could get some clean water. So I bought that. Of course, I bought items for my garden. I bought the original City Picker boxes. I had 6 of them. I have 10 now, and a lot of pots that I've had since actually before I retired. So I did buy things for my garden. Like I said, I bought the chainsaw, and I've used that, but it needs some sort of a repair because the chain doesn't stay on it. So I have to have my son take a look at it and see if he can't fix it, or one of my handyman guys. So because it's a useful thing to have if you have a lot of trees in your garden. Not that I'm going to cut down trees, but you know, even small trees, it comes in handy. And I do have one of those handheld little chainsaws, but even that, the chainsaw keeps coming off, so I don't know. But I don't regret buying that. I've gotten use out of it. I also bought a leaf shredder because in the fall, sometimes I like to shred the leaves and just put them on top of my garden boxes, and then it turns into mulch and compost by springtime. So I did buy one of those, and that lives in the garage. So I have a lot of things that live in my garage, and I need to get out there and do something with it. I got a couple things I did in the house. I got rid of all the carpeting in the house except for the two of the bedrooms. And I wanted just a clean surface. It's easier to keep clean. So I had laminate installed. I kind of regret having the laminate installed because back then when I had it done, they were just starting to come out with waterproof flooring. So I didn't get the waterproof. So the laminate flooring, it will buckle if it stays wet for too long. So there's areas in the flooring that need to be replaced. I still have extra boards, but eventually the whole floor will have to be replaced again. So, I mean, I've had the flooring for maybe 12, 15 years. So, but I did have that done. I wanted to have it done before I retired. And boy, time has flown by, and now so many things need to be redone again. So I was kind of trying to keep ahead of the game, but on the other hand, you know, time goes by, so time doesn't care if your income is in the toilet. So it just wants to be redone. So within the next few years, I'm going to have that done. Of course, I can't DIY it. I'm going to have to hire somebody. So most of the interior of the house got painted. So, and I still like the colors that I have, and I'm not planning on, at least in the next 5 years, having it repainted, except for my bedroom. That does need to be repainted. My bathroom I have repainted, but I did not repaint my bedroom, and that really needs to be done. So that's on the to-do list. Let's see what else. So anyway, like I said, a lot of the things need to be redone, replaced, because after 10, 12 years, I think I've been retired, it's probably been close to 11 years now, because I did retire early. At the time I was married, and I was married to Tom, and Tom had health insurance through his work. So I paid him to put me on his health insurance because he had a family plan anyway, because he had his 2 daughters on there. So I just paid him every month, and it allowed me to retire early because I wasn't eligible for Medicare yet. So that worked out. The marriage didn't, but the health insurance worked out great. So anyway, that's about it as far as things that I bought. I'm sure there's more that I'm forgetting about. But yeah, so now I'm on round 2, and eventually those things will have to be replaced again. I was hoping that, you know, it would be one and done, but it's not working out that way. And now you all know I need a new roof, and now I have another leak in my garage roof, so it's getting to be to the point where it really needs to be done. And the fellow's supposed to start work on that in September. So, yeah, another piece of the ceiling came down, just a small piece. But, you know, I don't want all that stuff in the garage attic to come tumbling down through the floor. I mean, I have stuff up there, but it's mostly Christmas stuff. So that needs to be gone through again, and that needs to also go to the donation. But a lot of things that are up there I really like. I have choir people and old-fashioned type rocking horses, and I have a village, a lighted village that I really like. I know they should go, but I'm not quite ready to let them go yet. But it'll happen. So anyway, that's my list of things that I bought before I retired and things that I regret buying before I retired. I just bought too much of everything, especially clothes. I bought too many power tools. A lot of those I probably won't use, but like I said, I have a plan for those. I did buy a new refrigerator. I've had that now probably 10 years, so you know how it goes with appliances. The only original appliance that I still have is my stove. And like I said, I have a plan for that too, because I always use the same burner. And if that one burns out, I still have 3 others I can use, unless the whole stove goes kaput in that case. And I mean, even if the oven goes kaput, I can still use my toaster oven. And my microwave is also an oven. So I've got that kind of handled, but you know, things always come up that you don't plan on. Another thing that I want to do now that I'm getting older is get rid of all the heavy furniture. I want to get rid of my armoire in the living room, and upstairs in one of the bedrooms I have a smaller desk type thing that I want to put there instead, and then the TV will go above that, so I won't have to buy anything. But I don't know, I may put the armoire on OfferUp or buy nothing, whatever it is, as long as somebody can come and get it, because I certainly can't deliver it. So, all right, my friends, I don't want this video to be too long. So, that's all I have for you today. So I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you. And I'll see you next time. Here we go. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Thanks for watching.